Welcome to the Phoenix Rising 2025 season preview. Over the next 30 minutes, we will introduce you to some of the team which has changed almost entirely since winning the USL Championship final in 2023. Only 5 players remain from that title-winning roster, and the squad is on its 4th head coach since lifting the cup. Polakoff, the latest in charge, taking over a team that's definitely coming off an uneven season. Hopes were high for Rising heading into 2024. The team carrying a star for the first time, but Rising never really found its stride. They struggled to put the ball in the net all season, going scoreless in 12 matches. They actually went an entire month of the season without a goal. Somehow, despite the issues, Phoenix snuck into the playoffs as the 8th seed in the Western Conference, but they were swiftly eliminated by top-seeded New Mexico United in the first round.
I'm confident that this year is going to be a lot different than last year. It already feels different.
Emil Cuello, who you just heard from, one of the few players starting this season who was part of the 2023 USL final win. And Cuello played a pivotal role in getting Rising to that game, scoring go-ahead goals in 2 road playoff games that helped send Los Rojos to the final. Now, 15 months later, Cuello says this year's squad shares some traits with that title-winning team.
Do my part to get back there again.
Another key player on that 2023 team will not be returning this season. Instead, former Rising goalkeeper Rocco Rios Novo will be teammates with Lionel Messi in 2025. Rios Novo had been on loan from Club Atlético Lanús in Argentina for the past 2 seasons. After returning to his parent club, he's now on a 1-year loan with Inter Miami to provide some depth in the net. The 22-year-old saved 3 straight penalty kicks against Charleston Battery to help Phoenix lift the cup, and he joins a Miami side that finished 2024 with the best record in MLS, but struggled in the playoffs. Well, in the time since winning the championship, stability hasn't been Rising's best friend. Juan Guerra, who led that title-winning team, went 20, 15, and 14 in his time leading Phoenix, but he left for an MLS assistant coaching job shortly after lifting the cup. One of his assistants, Danny Stone, he was elevated to head coach before the start of the 2024 season, but after going 5, 6, and 6 in the first half of the season, Stone was fired and replaced by Diego Gomez, interim head coach for the rest of 2024. Rising went 6-3-8 under Gomez, reaching the USL playoffs, but lost in the first round. And that leads us to Polakoff, the new honcho at 38th Street in Washington, and he brings plenty of professional experience. Polakoff's turn. He was born in the Gambia in West Africa, but grew up in Norway and speaks 7 languages. He spent almost 2 decades as a defender playing professional soccer in Europe and North America. He made 10 appearances for the Norwegian national team between 2001 and 2008. Cobb began coaching in 2017 with the Vancouver Whitecaps in MLS, where he finished his playing career. And in 2021, he was named Coach of the Year in the Canadian Premier League after leading Pacific FC to the CPL Championship. I got a chance to sit down with him and learn a little bit more about his approach to coaching. Getting ready for your first season leading Phoenix Rising. I mean, how are you feeling about this team and this opportunity to be a part of this club?
First of all, it's a great opportunity being part of one of the best teams in USL, I must say, an organization. And obviously the players, we have assembled a good squad, you know, and I'm looking forward for them to showcase what they're capable of for our fans and for the rest of the USL world. What
made Phoenix such an appealing opportunity for you when you were maybe looking at potential next steps after spending time in Charlotte before that?
No, obviously in football, you know, you want to test yourself, and being able to have been a head coach before, assistant in MLS, a league that I know for the past 11 years that I've lived in North America. But again, like I said, be part of an organization that is ambitious, that is looking to win, that is looking to grow and develop players. It spoke to me. It's a group that is, I think, understand that they didn't have the best of season last year and is looking to revenge themselves as players on the team.
How would you describe your managerial tendencies or kind of philosophies?
Well, obviously, for me, the most important thing is we are a team that want to be dominant with and without the ball. We want to play attacking style of football, you know, give a freedom to the players, obviously within a structure. But overall, it's the players' game, and having played it for 20 years, my job is to facilitate and help them be in the best position for them to be successful. But when I look at them, first of all, I look at them as human beings, and therefore, secondly, I look at them as players. And when I'm talking to them, again, it's about helping them, it's about guiding them, it's about putting them in the best position so that they can play and do well for Phoenix Rising. That's the most important thing for us.
And are you sometimes not afraid to go in and show them how it's done? I know that, I mean, you probably still got some skills that you're ready to show.
Once in a while, but not so very often, but once in a while if you are body down.
What are some of your favorite things so far? I mean, I know you haven't been here for too long, but just in terms of the community.
Camelback.
Camelback?
Oh, being able to walk with the group and going upstairs, you know, doing that hike to Camelback, seeing the sunrise, I think was an amazing moment.
What do you think is going to be going through your head 5 minutes before kickoff of your first match here as the manager of Phoenix Rising?
I'm looking forward to see the stadium full. That will make me happy.
Do you think there's going to be a whole wide range of emotions you're going to be feeling, though?
No.
No? No. Cool.
Pressure is a privilege.
Pressure is definitely a privilege. Coach Ka, far from the only newcomer this season at 38th Street and Washington, much of the roster has been rebuilt as well. I got a chance to meet a couple of those players, along with one guy entering his first full season with the team after arriving late last year.
It's great. Like, I'm looking at the mountains in the background. Those never get old. I like warm weather, so I don't have a problem with that.
If you ask anyone in the league, I think Phoenix Rising is #1 on that list of places players want to be.
Yeah, there's a lot of history with this club.
Was last year kind of difficult for you, just kind of coming in into a new country, new team midway through the season?
Yeah, to be honest, it was because in the Netherlands the weather was also different. It was very hard to. Yeah, because the breathing, everything is different. The air is hot, so I think that was the hard part. Not football, not so much, because I did a little bit of research in my teammates and how they play, watching games. I think I fit in pretty well.
How would you describe your game for people that are unfamiliar with you?
I can control the game with the ball in the midfield, but also I feel like I'm a goal threat as well.
I like to go forward a lot, up and down, kind of be an attacking right back, and really just get stuck in the game where I'm focused the whole game on just really doing what I'm supposed to be doing, defending, getting forward, doing anything to help the group. I wanted to play at the highest level, like not giving anyone kind of an easy path to goal or just an easy game for them. I always want to walk off the field, being able to have the opposition saying, like, man, that Colin Smith, like, today was rough for me, and like, I don't want to go through that again.
We have a lot of dangerous players that can create opportunities to score goals, but I think, you know, it's going to be a collective effort.
What's it been like playing for Coach Pa?
He speaks also a little bit Dutch, so we speak Dutch sometimes, and to understand each other more. He has a good vision, I think. The way of training, I'm used to that because that's like the way we train in Europe. A lot of tactical, a lot of position game.
I think that he's fair with everybody, and he kind of sets the standards really high for everybody, every individual. So it makes training very competitive when he demands everyone to be sharp and ready.
What do you think is going to be going through your head 5 minutes before season opener?
Put a smile on all the fans' faces, because it's the first time for me being in Arizona, being in the stadium. It's a beautiful field and a beautiful atmosphere, so kind of being able to take all that in and just really enjoy, because that's kind of what I dreamt of whenever I was a little kid, just kind of growing up to be a professional.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a whole lot of excitement for sure, maybe some butterflies, but no, I mean, I'm looking forward to playing in the stadium and really making a difference here.
Joy, I think. Joy, enjoy the game. This is why we work for the whole preseason, so we can proudly just stand here with this beautiful logo of ours. Enjoy this atmosphere, the fans. Everything is coming back again, so I think we can give them a great year this year.
Still ahead, catching up with the man who probably knows more about Phoenix Rising than anybody not on the team's payroll.
The way that this league is stacking up right now, it's really, really hard to predict. I think quite frankly, anyone in the West is going to round up.
Owen Evans shares his thoughts on what to expect from the team this season and why the first couple of weeks will reveal a whole lot about this rebuilt squad.